Hi, I'm Zach Travinko, an owner at J&J Energy Solutions. We specialize in custom tooling, and we also have a service crew that works on the wind turbines. We do 90% of our fabricating in-house as far as making our parts on our boss table.
Yeah, I'm Chad Badisher, another owner of J&J Energy Solutions. I'm more of in charge of all the design and CAD work of this, which then I'm able to easily export into a DXF, send it out here to the guys on the boss tables, and then cut them out. It's been a huge help to us as far as the consistency of the measurements and the cuts, the quality, straight up and down, no big chamfer on it, and the cleanup time has saved us a ton of time as well.
Yeah, so when our guys are up tower and when they have different ideas on custom tools that they need made, we can easily come back to our shop and Chad can draw something up, and then we can come out to the shop and get it cut out very efficiently.
And we didn't come from the background of knowing hey, now I'm able to develop, and the way I design is what I also think about at the same time when I'm designing something in CAD is, hey, what parts can I get out of the plasma table, and is it going to be more cost effective to do that versus traditional machining and then end milling your sides and stuff like that. One of our customers called us needing a way to lift this heavy pitch motor up, weighs about 150 pounds from the nacelle up on, or from the nacelle up onto the top of the nacelle and down into the hub. And Zach actually climbed up tower, got some measurements, like he said, gave them back to me. I developed this crane, between all of us and testing and stuff that, basically telescopes up into 3 pieces, pinned, but all those parts are made right here on this table. And then our tube spacers that we build for the wind turbines, and one of our tools that we designed is, we've got probably 200 of those out on the table. Yeah. Just little pockets, but still, it's in the end, it made it a better product as in setting this bar, that we put on there, and then able to weld that fully versus it just sitting on top looking like it was just thrown together.
Yeah, just been huge time saver, and just kind of opening our eyes to just different ways of doing things.
One of the biggest things about us and our crew that climbs these towers and does the up tower welding and machining and stuff is we make sure they're AWS certified. With that being said, to do the test to pass for that, we have to bevel 2 pieces of 3/8, and we just throw those right up on here and run a whole, turn the machine at 45, bevel the whole 10-foot strip and cut it up on the bandsaw, or even just cut the strips out on the table. And it makes, to mill out those 45-degree angles in the mill would take a tremendous amount of time versus the guys just able to turn that head and then put the pieces together, weld it up so they could practice before the actual guy comes to test them.
Yeah.
And it's really helped us build our business, and also saving us time and money in the long run with the quality of parts we're getting out of it.
Yeah, it's kind of,
sometimes I think it's a laser.
Yeah, it pretty much opened my eyes and figured out ways to do things a lot faster. If it doesn't need to be, machined perfect, just being able to cut things out on the table, even from tubing, putting I-beams up here and cutting I-beams, it kind of opened up the window of opportunity for figuring out faster and better ways to, cut things out. Even when we bought the table, we were asking Travis, hey, can the table do this? Can it do that? And he's like, the machine will do whatever you tell it to do. So that's kind of always stuck in my head. Yeah, you know what? Whatever I tell it to cut out, it's gonna cut. I think when we first got the table into the shop, I think we were cutting that same day. Pretty much from once we got the machine powered up, it was pretty easy to hook up once we set it down. And then, yeah, I think we were cutting that same day that we had the table, and not really having any training on flash cut, just pretty much plug and play, honestly. All the troubleshooting, being able to communicate over the phone without having someone come out here, and when you call someone, you can just go down the list of different guys at boss tables, and someone's going to help you figure out the problem. That's something that we, even doing a bunch of research on boss tables and any other table out there, the #1 thing that made us buy the table was the customer service.